Because it should be dead by now. What the frick is this universe you're holding? It's got the whole space on it. For. Okay, yes it is. No, wait, no, stop! Okay, stop. Attack that Scion. And of course I see more than just those tentacles in that Discord chat. And I'm just like, why do people fantasize over this? Monsters going after girls and doing that. I look at it and I'm like, wouldn't the monsters want to kill them instead of that? You know, it's really bad for me to lose some stuff to talk about and end up talking about hentai. Well, hello everybody, welcome back to God Eater 2 Rageverse. In the last episode we were talking about hentai and women. Yeah, I'm running out of things to talk about, but I was basically giving all my opinions on things there. And I was talking about writing your own stories and stuff like that, and the limits you have in there. Because with writing your own story, like I said in the last episode, you have limits. You have a limit to what makes sense and what can't, and if you're going to be sharing your story, you can have some things in there still. Even if it isn't seen, people probably don't want to read that weird kink stuff you got going on. Like that torture stuff you got going on. Some people might not want to read that and imagine exactly what's going on. And, what else? I don't know, I think that's most of, like, things like that I can mention. Oh yeah, like, sometimes with, like, fan stories I read, they do some real dumb stuff. Like, certain things, like, with bringing back certain people. Yeah, I might do that too with, like, people I like if I do a fan story where I want to bring back a character I like and I wish they didn't die, so I, have them get saved in there or something. But sometimes there are just people you just can't save, like you need to have them dead or something like that. Or like they have their character go off and kill the villain when when the main characters before already did it. Or they had their little romance with the characters before that and stuff. I don't know. There was that one Ruby fanfic that I read all the way up to like when he was writing season 4, and it was good. Honestly, it was good. Just a few things I was like, but it was good. There are people who can write good fanfiction stories and people who can write very bad ones. And people who can write the very weird ones. Winston, I don't even want to bring this up. Okay, I'm gonna tell you only a little bit of this. I will actually tell you guys this in God Eater 3 when Winston comes back. But for now, what I'll tell you, Winston wrote a fanfiction about me and Cinder from Ruby, one of my freaking least favorite characters of that entire show. I hate Cinder's guts, and Winston wrote a fanfiction about me and Cinder, and it was a lemon one. So, yeah, I'll tell you guys about that one when we play God Eater 3. I don't even think he has that saved anymore. I wouldn't have showed you guys the freaking page anyway. I would just read it to you. I would just talk to you guys about it in a way that isn't going to get me in trouble. But yeah, let's just say I was cringing so hard and just so embarrassed. And really angry. But I was asking for it.
Nice work out there. And done. Let's head back to the base. Mission complete.
I think I begged him not to use my real name during it too, because it would just be too much. So he ended up using Alex, my OC. Of course he didn't post him anywhere. I just didn't want to look at this while it's like him saying that I and Cinder did this, but he says my name in it. I just didn't want that. That would be too much. So I begged him not to do that. He's like, fine, I'll give you that. It's funny to think back on it now. It's still a little embarrassing too.
Don't worry, it's part of the job.
That's probably the only lemon kind of thing Winston will ever write. Unless I really take him off. Oh my god, that's so close! Bro! Unless I ever tick him off again, he'll probably be like,
Welcome
yeah.
back! How long has it been?
Man, it must have been at least a year. No, maybe 2? Well, definitely not.
I
since
know
Coda
this
became
guy.
captain. Not to mention that whole spiral tree incident. Wild.
Ah,
Window.
Yes, come on in.
Mr. Window is back.
What? Lindow?
The one and only. I can't
Hope I got
believe
the
they're still
picture.
letting you run a squad, Captain.
Dude, that actually hurts.
He's got himself a nice arm.
Right?
Let me guess. You're the captain of blood. The old man told me all about you. Gotta say, you've done some good work for the branch. Nice to meet you. I'm Lindow. Sorry, let me do it properly. Lindow Amamiya of the Far East Independent Cradle Unit. That's a mouthful, huh?
She's like, what arm should I be using?
Once, long ago, Lindow was the leader of the first unit. He was captain before Kota. Now he travels with Cradle. Oh, they're dedicated to researching and eradicating the most dangerous Aragami. And to help out where they can. Anyways, to the point, I suppose. Lindow, perhaps you might care to bring the new kids up to speed on your latest objective. Hmm?
Cradle's been tracking a new Aragami species called a QB. I'd
Cube.
like you to help. With both of our teams on it, we can take it down. This thing is a pure blood Aragami, so it's definitely... I mean, it's... Hey, old man?
Hmm? Yes?
Maybe we should have Soma give the briefings. He's all about science, right? And I'm not so hot with the technical stuff.
Oh, Lindow. I'm glad to see that you haven't changed in the slightest. We should call a general assembly first. I'll have the teams called up and the briefings organized post-haste. In the meantime, wander the base. See your old chums.
Understood. Thanks, Director. Looks like we got some downtime. I got a few people to see, so let's meet up later.
Yeah, lightly tap that, because if you tap it any harder, you're gonna get hurt. Oh my god, I actually can just imagine Window punching an origami with that. Probably won't do anything. Oh, dude, we need that. Freaking, we need that. If we could get something like that, that would be awesome. Huh. Like, literally, if we had gauntlets, dude, some gauntlets. Oh, he can't even go to his basic clothing? Huh. Reminisce. Like, freaking gauntlets to punch some origami. That would be sick. That would literally be the best ever. I demand we get this. Where's Habari? I got nothing against you, Fran. I just like Habari. I mean, she still give me her operator here, but still, like, where the fuck have you gone? Well, she's more the backup, which is actually what the fuck? What? What the fuck? Oh, wait. Oh, no, the game would tell us we had some character episodes in Lindow. Yeah, we don't have anything with Lindow. Okay, let's go on that mission. Now, was I still talking about something before that cutscene? I don't think I was. Just talking about how Winston wrote that one little fanfiction. So, yeah, that's all that stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I should talk about my, I'm actually going to make a video on this, honestly, in a couple of years, because I don't think that this type of video is really needed yet, but I'm gonna make a video of why being born in, like, the 1990s to the, or like early 2000s, or just being born in 2000, like the very early, like the start of 2000, like around 2002 when I was born, like why that was the greatest year to be alive for video games. And I'll mention it here. I think I mentioned this before anyway, that I feel like it was the greatest year for games because you could see so many games evolve and get real. Because, dude, games nowadays are actually really getting to the point where they look real. And years from now, we're gonna see, like, kids who look at, you know, those games like, oh man, these are pretty good, but they're not gonna understand when people used to say these games look real. They're not gonna understand retro games. Like, literally, you know that Call of Duty, you know, Uncharted, that with the old Uncharted, they'll be considered retro at that point. Like, they won't respect bad-looking graphical games, or really old-looking ones. And that's the thing that sucks. Because, my god, it was just, really, you had to be born in 2002 or somewhere during that time to really respect games and understand it all. Like, you had to, man. You couldn't have been born in any other time. Well, maybe sometime in between that or a little bit after, but still, somewhere around there. You just can't. Kids later will just not understand. They're never gonna understand the first days of Xbox, like the real first days of Xbox and PlayStation 3. They won't understand the first time the real first time online was there. They'll still experience their first party, their first online match, their first troll, their first grief. They'll experience all that, but they won't experience it the same as we do. It's something special to be born in these times. No matter how bad life seems to get, I look at these times and everything that's gone on these past years, and I look to it with optimism and the things that I've experienced that no one else could. There are many of us, many people my age, many people a few years older than me, and many people just a couple of years younger than me that will understand exactly what I mean. That people very much younger than us or very much older than us, because some old people really do not care about this kind of stuff, but people who are very much younger than us will never understand. Or, well, I can't say that they will never, Because some of them can. Not everyone is the same. Everyone is their own person.
Let out first status theory exploration. Origami activated.
You know, I think that because of... People say that, you know, it's the video game's fault for this and that, like, when a kid shoots up the school or something, or someone does crime, it's the video game's fault. No, it's not the game's fault in the first place. Now, if you're a freaking great parent and, you know, stuff like that, and your kid still does this, then yeah, maybe the kid was way too impressionable and thought this was a good idea. There was just something up in their head. But most of the time, it's because the parents don't get off their ass and stop the kid when they start doing dumb shit like this. You wouldn't find me letting my son or daughter back-talking me while playing the game. Now, I'm not going to go up there and hit them, but I will take that console and put it up. I'm not going to break it like some people do and waste the $400 to $600 I put into buying that thing, or break the controllers I bought them, or the games I bought them. The parents who do that, you're dumb. I'm not going to say anything else. You are. You're wasting money. You bought it. Why are you breaking your... I just don't get it.
You've got to fall back. You're in danger.
You think that breaking the console is going to show them, you know, something. The only thing you're showing them is you're crazy. But you don't just go breaking the thing. It pays money. A whole lot of money. Especially the parents who break it twice. Oh god. Those parents who break the electronics, like, I can laugh at it, and then I can get really annoyed at it. Because some parents are just completely insane, along with some kids who just go and break it. And then some boyfriends or girlfriends who just are just pissed at each other.
Engaged origami retreat.
Just a lot of stuff I can touch up on around here. Okay, he's gonna jump over. Like, my parents have never broken a console because I've gotten in trouble. I think I've gotten my PlayStation taken away from me, like actually taken. I wasn't just grounded once. That was when I first got it, I think. I like said something and I got it taken away. That's the max they've ever done. Or they unplug it. I think that day they unplugged it too. But that's the max my parents have ever done. And it's not just because... It's because of something. And it's nothing to do with my parents did something wrong. My parents have raised me good.
That was incredible. I don't think you even...
You know, I know what's right. I know what's wrong. And because of recent events that have happened to me in the past year, has definitely changed me for better than worse.
Someone else lead for a while. I'm taking
You know,
5. I hope we can keep this win streak going.
I can't even say it. I think just the bottom line I'm getting to here is kids these days really won't understand how gaming was back then, and, you know, it's not the video game's fault for crimes and stuff. Hell, some games can teach kids what to do, and on these games, these kids are making new relationships because of video games. I met Winston, Zach, and Orange. I am also going to make videos on that as well, like why I love games is because of these things. And so I'll make videos on that, touching up on those. I think we got another.
Cradle, this is Fox reporting. Subject found.
Speaking of that,
Requesting
Winston's texting me
additional
now.
aerial surveillance.
This is Sword reporting. I've got eyes on it.
What the
Luca
fuck?
reporting. I can confirm. That thing's huge. What's it doing? It's like a giant, deadly puppy.
I'm tracking a nearby origami. Sword, hold position.
Roger that.
Who is
Holding.
this, by the way? Who are we watching?
Whoa! How'd we miss them? Where'd they even come from?
Multiple Congo origami converging. Aerial unit withdraw immediately.
No way. I'm not just gonna go running back. I'm pretty sure none of them have noticed me yet. Hey, watch out! Damn thing almost gave me a heart attack.
Aerial unit, you're being surrounded. Withdraw.
Just a little longer. Who knows when we'll get another sighting like this?
You're gonna die.
Detected. Get out of there.
It's attacking! Returning fire!
Listen, withdraw to the rally point.
Jeez. Dead as fuck.
This video of the QB was recovered from the research unit. Along with it, we have the results of Cradle's investigation. The QB we've been hunting makes its home in an isolated area, well beyond the Far East's borders. It's the strongest predator there. QB are few in number. Since they're so rare, we haven't actually had an encounter since we discovered them. Then, last month, Cradle received a ton of first-hand reports of the beast. We decided we couldn't afford to wait, and mobilized ASAP. Exterminating the QB is vitally important to humanity's future. As for the details, Dr. Soma, why don't you go ahead and brief us on the QB?
Yeah, don't call me doctor. It still feels weird. Anyways, the QB is what we call pure-blooded. That means its entire body, top to tail, is composed of pure, powerful oracle cells. As a result of eating other origami, more common breeds
So this
often
one eats
contain
other origami
blends
too,
of
like the
cells.
Nova.
But this QB is unquestionably unique.
Oh, Dr. Soma! I don't get it.
Allow me to simplify for you, Kota. QB oracle cells are really special for some reason.
I like the
Well
way he
put,
said that.
Dr. Soma. Why don't you share your vision with them for the QB core? Give the kids an idea of what they're fighting for. So, all right, everyone. Imagine this. A wall, taller than the ones we got, that automatically targets and drives back any origami that enters its range. Cool idea, right?
Yeah, that'd be so awesome.
Or, what about portable shelters from the Red Rain, huh? People could just pop it up and sit safe inside, maybe with a nice ration.
I thought we
Would
defeated
something of
that.
that complexity really be possible?
Not yet, but with this mission, we'd have a hell of a head start. Research indicates a QB's core can act like a computer processor. Thus, with its power, we could command complex exchanges, each executed and stored individually, all without the need for bias factors.
Yeah, thanks. It's gonna get all complicated again, so let's call it, shall we? If you really want to know more, you can go see Dr. Soma directly. Soma, sorry. Anyway, team, I hope you all understand just how important the QB are to the future of the Far East. It's up to us, so good hunting, my friends. Remember to stay sharp out there, you hear me? Let's bring back a peaceful world, yeah? Where everyone can sleep safe and sound. All right? Dismissed.
I don't even remember what question I had for him yesterday. Anyway, let's see here. I mean, what I think would be... Oh, I really like it when the character's name actually pops up in here. Like, seriously awesome. Alright, let's see here. So that, I would say it would be better to get the walls, honestly. Instead of just stuff to hide from the rain. Because, like, isn't the rain done? Because I thought Julius completely eradicated that. Though, maybe he just did that and everyone who was currently sick was cured. Anyway, next mission. Alright, buddy. Well, I didn't change the thing. Oh, why?
Conditions fulfilled. The link.
I got this. I got this. I got it. I got you. I never failed a mission. You ever fail a mission, just quit to the main menu. So that's never on your record. I mean, it's not fair to say I failed that mission anyway because I just quit it, but you could, it's still kind of a failure. Come on. Okay, so let me go into loadout and fix that. I need Phantom Nail now. And just make sure it says I read all this. Okay. Oh, wait. Now I gotta set everyone up again. Elisa. I mean, not Elisa, Alyssa. God damn. I'm messing it up so much. Right, can't take an avatar. Arena. West Aria. Full Burst 2. Revive. And dummy device. Me and Winston currently are discussing ideas for things. This is why another reason for me to be happy for him to come back is because when he comes back, we can discuss these ideas a whole lot easier. Whoa! I don't really like to keep always texting all the time. Though we've never thought of doing a video call because, I don't know. We just don't, never really thought about doing one.
Scouts are feeding us reports of a possible scion moving towards the engagement. ETA 1 minute.
A possible sign. Gracious.
This shouldn't be too tough.
Yeah, that's the fire that moves. Freaking Hannibal, always wanting to mess. It's running off. Don't you go nowhere. Come back. Oof. Ow.
This is our chance.
Ah, no, I must aim for the face. We're actually going like straight through it. Well, I don't care. It might be here, it might be dangerous, but hey, we're fine. Turn around. As long as the Scion don't notice us, yes, we can actually keep this. Let's go deal with the guys over here. We deal with the ogre tails for a bit. come back. Like, this is a trick. If you have a Scion on a mission, you should just, like, use that to your advantage. Like, go after every other target, because you'll be in full burst until that Scion notices you. Okay, what am I going to do first? Hannibal. We don't have time to sit around. Take this. The freaking Scion thinks he gonna miss. But I'm here to deal with the Hannibal, because the Hannibal is the risk here. Not that Scion. Also, I just tried to send that message. Why is it not sent? Why isn't nothing here? Hit send. There is no danger here. What are you talking about? That thing swinging its fire blades is fine. Damn, why?
Enemy down. Well done. Everything's gone. Our army is disengaging. It's heading for blue. Hey, don't you run away from me.
No. Ow.
Let out burst status is nearing expiration. Activating.
Why won't this Hannibal die? I say that and it's dead.
Origami has gone silent. Nicely done. 5 minutes have elapsed in this mission. We fire everything!
This shit. Ow. Ah, yes. Weakness. This attack is like, it's different. I wonder how fast this one's gonna go up. Does some of them go up real fast, some of them go up real slow, some of them go up at an okay rate.
Engaged origami retreating to feet. Let out your burst status is fading. Origami
Nice.
Excellent work, team. Mission accomplished in record time. Now come on home.
Thanks to you, this was no trouble at all.
We had it pretty easy this time. If only operations always ended so well.
You guys rocked it today. Whatever you ate before the mission, that is now your official pre-mission meal.
I feel like I was super on target today.
Those were some very impressive strategies out there.
Good work, everyone.
So... Oh, we're actually going up against this thing already? What the fuck? What? Oh, he's probably in the branch office. I thought I moved the button. Come on. Wait, not here either? Oh, wait. Where? Probably here. Oh, no, wait. I'm so dumb. He's right here. Any questions? None. I plan on making a full report once I know more, but if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Why? 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 I hate this one the most. Kill me. Spare me the insolence. Okay. So how much did that go up? It only went up by a small bit. So this one's gonna be pretty much a slow one. Hope that goes fast. Let's see how many more I have to unlock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 5 more. Nice.